love it when you guys ask questions that make me question my own pronunciation. I do think that sometimes when we say a word by itself, we might pronounce things slightly differently than when we use it, which is partly why I encourage you to practice in phrases and sentences. Mostly that's to get you to be able to pronounce it when you actually really need to use it. Because if I just practice a word by itself, it might not come out correctly when I'm speaking. So you definitely want to use phrases and words to challenge yourself to get that word integrated. But also, if you hear someone if you ask someone how to pronounce a word and they say it by itself, like they might say water for water, even though they would never really say, I'd like water. They would always say water. So sometimes those flap T's or other vowels or other sounds sound a little different in real speech. For another good example of that would be a word like was. There are probably some people who say was because of a regional accent or differences, but most people, when they're speaking, they're just going to say was. I was busy. But if you ask somebody how to pronounce this, they see it, they envision it, they say, oh, it's was. But they're not really saying I was going. They say I was going. So words in isolation versus in context can have different pronunciations, and you really want to focus on how to say them when you're actually speaking them in sentences, because you're never going to really need to say that word by itself. Okay, that was a little sidetrack, but thanks for bearing with me.